Hello, everyone. Welcome to Salty Sweet Games. Welcome back to Against the Stars, our Burn Bryte campaign, co-presented by Roll20. We're super excited to be back. The internet gremlins may have defeated us last week, but we punched them to the ground. We're back now.
We did something to them. I won't go into the details.
We won't go into details.
I won't go into the details of what I did to the internet gremlins, but you can be sure it was graphic, and very satisfying for me.
Yes, but we are back. We're super excited to be back here. But before we dive into the game, we're going to cover a few channel things. First off, we want to give a shout out to our wonderful sponsors, our co-producers, our co-presenter, all that good stuff. Roll20. They are a virtual tabletop of choice, and without them, we would not be able to do the show. They're lovely people, and Roll20 Con's next week.
Is it?
This weekend, actually.
Is it this week?
Wow, I can't tell based off of all this Roll20 Con goodies that are being shown off on the stream right now.
We should definitely clip this. This is the best advertising I can think of. October 23rd through 25th, you can check out their Twitch channel. There are a bunch of demos being run via roll20.net, and we will be streaming. They'll be featuring some Spotlight streamers when they can. So lots of fun stuff happening, including ridiculous things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you'll
like this.
See me, might see Lauren.
Yeah. You'll see people here, and they'll be running demos and all that good stuff. So please go check them out. Please go check out Roll20 and Burn Bryte, of course, because they are the publishers of the game. So again, literally wouldn't be able to do the show without them. We also want to give a shout out to our other sponsors, which include Dice Envy and Grinding Coffee Co. We love their products. They're really awesome companies. So please go check them out. We have affiliate links in the chat or down below in the description. So please use those, get money off, and get some cool stuff while you're at it. This is as part of this campaign, we've got a couple of unique donation things. First off, as partnering with Roll20, we're also partnering with their charity incentive to raise money for Code 2040. So Code 2040 is a charity that focuses on the technology space with the Black and Latino communities, giving them the tools to execute on racial justice in their spaces. So we're super excited to be raising money for that. Every $50 that is raised, we get to add a complication to the plot, and every $100 raised, we get to give away a copy of the Burn Bryte starter pack, which has everything from the core rules to all of these really cool tokens and a pre-built module for you. So if you want to just run and go, you've got a module for you. So please go check that out. And if you can't donate, please go and spread the word about us raising money for Code 2040, because it's really good. It's a really great charity, and we're super excited to be doing this.
We are $40 away from our next Burn Bryte giveaway, and every $10 I will stick a sticker on my face. A Roll20 Con sticker. It's the only time you will see this happening.
Yeah, this is the only time. It's a unique
one night only.
One night only.
How do I gotta go tweet. You should
You
talk.
gotta go tweet this. Don't keep talking.
This brilliant idea
That's fabulous. I'm so excited.
Okay.
As part of spreading the word about the show, we've also got a social goal. So basically, at 15 retweets of our going live tweet over on our Twitter account, we unlock the weekly faction poll, where you, viewers and people who follow us on the Twitterverse, get to vote on which faction in the Galactic Galaxy moves forward with their many schemes. We've had the consequences of those pop up already, but things keep going. And last poll voted for a very interesting choice, upon which it's just redacted. It's redacted.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Man, I was hoping people would vote for redacted.
I think there was like 50% was on redacted. So
Yeah. That's. I would do the same thing if I wasn't in the campaign.
Right though.
So please go check that out. Again, retweet our going live tweet and help that happen. last but not least, we here at Salty Games use safety tools. We use the X and O cards, lines and rails, and content warnings, which you can do !CW in the chat to see what the content warnings for this episode are, because we believe that no matter what's happening to the characters or in the story, that our players should be having fun first and foremost. All right, I've done a lot of talking, so I'm gonna throw it over to our wonderful players. Tell us who they are, who they're playing, all of that good stuff. Lauren, are you still tweeting?
I finished.
Hell yeah, good timing. Lauren,
you.
tell us who you are, who you're playing.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and I'm clipping through your computer. I'm that salty ginger over on Twitter, the salty half of the channel, all that jazz, and I'm playing Vala Celebralta, who is an Elron, a crystal person who glows and sometimes has crushes that she doesn't talk about at all to anyone ever. Those are secrets. And I'm sure she has no regrets in her life. The end.
Can we get some doubt in chat there?
I don't know what you're talking about at all, but that's me. I did it. Nailed it.
Nailed it. All right, let's go over to Jess. Hello, Jess.
Hi, I am Jess. In real life, I use she, they pronouns, and in this game, I play Walala Oodles Neezelast Dilemma, who uses they, them pronouns. And last episode, I worked on making some sci-fi headphones for my sci-fi spaceball, and I've learned a lot about bondage from this crew. I really appreciate it.
Good.
Yes.
Don't take that out of context at all.
None. No context. No contact needed. We're cool. Let's go over to B. Hello, B.
Hello. My name is B. Zelda. My pronouns are they, them, and I am here to grace everybody with the presence of Zevzo. We are 10,000 bugs in the shape of a wallaby, and we perform a rather important duty aboard this ship as the captain. And currently we are really trying to sell some goods. We're low on argent, and Papa needs some new upgrades on their ship.
Yeah, definitely selling legit things here.
We only do the best. We have no grudges against anybody, because that would be unbusinesslike.
Definitely not making a nemesis in every single place that you go to.
Not us.
And let's go over to Sam. Hello, Sam.
Hello, I'm Sam. You can find me at Sam on Damiel Places, and today I bring to you Ciela Vandal, an Eno in space in a 3-piece suit, very important, who also is not having any sort of emotions towards their teammates. Of course not. And definitely is doing their homework and sending Mom that proposal that I promised a couple episodes ago. Definitely haven't forgotten about that. Yeah, it's just gonna be fine. We're just gonna be in space. We're gonna go to the place that we all agreed we were gonna go and sell the things to the people we agreed we were gonna sell them to.
Yep, that's definitely what happened.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen today. It's gonna easy sailing. No changes have been made to the plan.
Nope, none at all. Definitely not. No shift to anything. All right, and I am Kiana. My pronouns are she, they, and I am the GM for today. I play everybody who isn't this group, and the Alaxis Galaxy itself. Maybe. There's a lot of things in there, and a lot of things are happening. Before I dive in, let's do a little bit of a recap as to where we were last time. Having left the Monte Carlo meets cruise ship meets mobster hangout, the Stella Nova, the crew embarked back on their ship, the Wicked Wallaby, heading off to try to find a place to sell their illicit goods, both stolen from the Stella Nova and also a couple of pieces that comes from the very beginning of the adventures, where they had picked up a teleportation device over at, or pieces for that, over on the edges of the galaxy, which they were tasked to bring to a certain Mr. Yarta Elston, a Wesh Overguild boss over on Keha. But they decided that they were going to go to another planet that they had been before, a pirate-friendly, crime-friendly, black market-esque place. And so they just hung out. Walala did some research, managed to find some ways to turn the orb that they had into less of a speaker and of thoughts and more of a listen with headphones to other people's thoughts thing. But within their research, they also discovered that this orb is of no normal make, and in fact is of a time period before the Alaxis Galaxy, whereupon it would probably have made by the Omniscients, which is a race of sapiens that existed far before any of the other sapiens existed in the galaxy. Meanwhile, Vala and Vandal took turns hopping into MI space to go and talk to Max, the MI or
into
artificial...
my space.
MI space.
So who's in your top 8?
No, you're just number 1 because we're friends.
Yeah, we're just really good friends. Really
good buddies.
friends.
Good buddies.
Yeah, so the into MI space, which is the quasi pocket dimension that Max, the artificial intelligence of the ship, exists in. Both Vala and Vandal went in there both to escape Walala's experiment with the thought reader, and also to get some advice from Max of all people of how to deal with a crush on each other that they,
That was never confirmed?
Well, they don't know. We know it, like, outside of character, that they have a crush on each other. In character, though, they treat Max as their, hey, I have a crush on this person, and Max is over here being like, I definitely know what feelings are. I definitely know what having crushes is like. Me, the artificial intelligence. And so we got some interesting insights there as to what's going on with their internal thoughts and feelings. Meanwhile, Zevzo did a good account of all of the items that they wished to sell, and decided that they wanted to try to ring up somebody, particularly a NPC that they had met far before our current adventure, the Collectorialist, a odd, collector that the crew had previous dealings with, specifically exchanging a daylight artifact, belonging to the daylight cult, and having some
minor.
consequences out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so rang the Collectorialist up, asked if the Collectorialist would be interested in buying anything, and when they were rejected, Zevzo decided that they were going to change course to Keha, which is where the Collectorialist also is, and are headed there without telling the rest of the crew.
I mean, Vala knows, right? Or did I ask?
Yeah, no, I support 100%.
Vala knows.
100% I know everything about what's happening.
The other two don't know.
It's fine.
I'll ever know where we're going. That is unimportant.
Literally from day one, you didn't know. So like,
Nope.
Nothing has changed for you.
Nope. This is all just a fun adventure.
Yeah,
Just
so
go with the flow.
just going. So a few days have passed in space travel, fairly unremarkable. Maybe a session or two of your tabletop RPG campaign which Max GMs for. But otherwise, with no incidents. However, Vandal, you don't know too much about traveling in the Alaxis Galaxy, but like you're getting some feelings that you're not going the way that you were supposed to be going. First sticker of the night.
First sticker of the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
For charity.
This is a look. This is a look and a half.
It's going to be super like 80s and 90s, like the super
You feeling
like
it?
yeah.
You feeling it?
I'm into this.
So yeah, you have a feeling like, like you pass by a planet and you go, I'm pretty sure that's not on the way. You're getting the sense that maybe you're not going the way that you thought you were.
I think I'd like to just quietly confirm with Max. It's like, hey Max, where are we going?
Our current destination is to Keha within the Eno space.
Keha.
Correct. That is what I said.
That's not... When did we change heading?
That was about 4 days ago, as according to the captain.
The captain. Thank you so much, Max. I really appreciate this. Let's see. How much is Vandal going to stew and be a baby about this?
Great question.
You know, I have a low performance score. I don't think I'm good at pretending. Actually, I'm very good at lying. I don't know if I'm good at pretending. I think, yeah. So, Vandal's gonna go see where Vala is.
Yeah, where is Vala?
Oh, you know, just doing one-armed push-ups in a random place in a ship. I don't know how to... Wait, how would I do this? How would I make this like... yes, I've got it.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Vala, wow, what good form.
Oh! Hello, Vandal.
I have a question for you. I noticed that we're going to Keha. Did you know about this?
What? No. Well, you know, maybe. Captain was talking to me and you know sometimes how I get distracted. So I was thinking about something very important. I had something very important on my mind and they may have said something about Keha.
And just, if you can remember what the captain said, I could also ask them. I'm just confused because I thought we were going one place, we're going a different place, and you're the pilot, and you're the very best pilot in the entire galaxy. So...
This is true. It's just, you know, I had this talk with Max, and Max just really was feeling a little bummed out that, you know, they could not be in charge all the time. So I thought, oh, you take over, Max, make you feel better. So that's why I don't know where we're going, even though I'm the best pilot in the galaxy.
That's
Blank, glowing green eyes.
That's really strange coming from the best pilot in the galaxy. Not what I would have expected. But thank you for
You
your
know,
help.
you gotta lift up those around you. Even the MI, they don't get out much. They just have us. So
Yeah, but you also have to know where you're flying, right?
yeah, but maybe the captain talks to Max, and you should go talk to the captain now. And then we'll go back to my push-ups, and everything will be as it was.
Randall's gonna walk like to the door and then just go, "Oh, by the way, I have something to talk to you about later," and then walk out.
Vala has anxiety.
And where is Zevso?
They're probably in their quarters, separated from the wallaby shape. Just doing like a tally. We like to check in with everybody. It's kind of like a team building experience where we all just kind of like you stop flying, you lay down on whatever we have as a surface for sleeping. Clean each other's wings. It's a good holistic process. So you're gonna be talking to a carpet of bugs.
Love it. Love it. I'm imagining Vandal like go knock on the door and hear like the disparate voices say like, "Oh, come in," and then the door opens and it's just like
Just a carpet of bugs. We don't have any facial features at the moment. It's just like we're moving a little bit. Like again, we're just like maybe there's little buckets. My narrative right now, little buckets
love it.
where we scrub each other's wings.
That's so good.
It's like it's a water solution with something else. It's very purposeful. We've got little scrubbies as well. We greet you.
I'm sorry, Captain. Do you have a moment?
Yes, we all have we have many moments.
Am I interrupting anything?
No. We don't molt. Instead, it is part of our process to scrub. We believe this makes us a little bit more advanced than our, say, ancestors. But no, you are not interrupting.
It's good to have a good scrub. I noticed, Captain, that we're not going to the Order of Heroes like we had discussed.
Yes, we truly believe that there is a better urgent opportunity for the Wicked Wallaby as a whole. And if we could just visit the collectors. And there's a long pause where we all stop scrubbing each other's wings when we consider like how do we address the collector, and the term itself is absolutely said with as much disdain as 10,000 bugs can muster.
Sounds like a lot of disdain.
Yeah, that's a lot. And with that visit, we believe that, and again, we will all stop and we'll consider you this time. All of our little heads will turn towards Vandal. Maybe a couple of us will take the time to like squeeze out our little sponges. We will have to rely on intimidation to suit our purposes. We apologize for not informing you of this tactic earlier. Would you like to participate?
Captain, I know you are the captain. The Wallaby of the Wicked Wallaby. But we had a plan, and I thought the Order of Heroes was a great place to sell. They owe us a favor.
We don't truly want to sell. We simply want to potentially set up the collector as collateral should something happen to us. And by us, we refer to everybody within the Wicked Wallaby. we have some negative feelings towards the Collector, and we think if we can wrap them up in some of our schemes, then we will all benefit.
This
Safety
is a
for all.
frame up?
Teamwork?
I'm gonna have to think about this, Captain. And then Randall's just gonna close the door and leave.
We wish you well.
Yeah, what's Randall gonna do?
I think walk over to the nearest wall and just start.
Well, on in your room, you just hear tunk, tunk, tunk.
I think first they look around to see if one of their tests is like doing something, because there's a lot of science happening in here.
There's so much science.
There's the most science, but and then we're gonna go to the door and just like slide and be like, "Hello."
Oh, sorry, Walala.
Oh, hi! Did you want to come in and see things?
Yes. Show me what you've been working on, please.
Oh, but did you have a specific intended purpose? Is there something I can assist with?
The captain changed our course without telling me and has a whole new plan. And I need to internalize that fact, but you can please tell me about the things you've been working on. I'd like that very much.
Were we going somewhere specific?
Were we or are we?
Were we?
Yeah, we were gonna sell the stuff to a specific group of people, and now we're gonna sell the stuff to a different specific.
That
guess
sounds
it's
fairly normal
details.
for the captain. There's someone else that they want to sell to now. I feel like that's not unusual, right? Was there something else we needed from the designated location?
No. Oh. I just remember how we had that conversation about how important it is to tell people when you're doing your experiments with the mind reading orb, so that they were aware that someone could hear the things they were thinking if they were thinking things that they don't say out loud.
Yes. To be communicative while being cognizant that some people don't want to be communicative.
That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah. So I would have appreciated more communication, but I guess maybe I have to be cognizant that some people just aren't as communicative. Please show me what you're working on now, please.
Yes, come in! And, like, I'm gonna, like... well, Lala then ushers you in and, like, has to clear off a space to make room for you in, like, the room, and then presents you with the sphere and explains how, it's now private! Kind of like a little... You know how it was a bit of a problem? It was very loud previously. I'm sure you noticed, that kind of caused some problems previously. Now that's no longer an issue. Did I tell you? Well, see, you and Valo were very busy the last few days, and I didn't want to bother you because you were, having your quiet times with Max. But I did communicate to Zevzo, so perhaps I should communicate this to you as well. Maybe I need to make a better, I need to learn about which things I need to communicate loudly, quietly, privately, individually, and to the group. It's a lot. Sorry.
You're doing really great.
Thank you. I did find some new uses for the sphere.
Oh?
Yeah. It's definitely not from here, and it's definitely, tech well beyond our capabilities.
gonna look at the sphere and its perfect glassiness that's also liquid, and then look back at me like, I'm glad we've confirmed that.
Yes. In fact, I suspect at this point, it may have come from beyond the burn or before the burn.
Okay. Alright. Cool. How old do you think it is?
Well, I do believe it might be, dang it, I'm looking for the word. I know all the
Omniscient?
words in this, sorry?
Omniscient?
Omniscient.
Yes! I have reason to believe it is omniscient tech.
Oh, that's really valuable. Don't tell the captain.
Oh, I might have told that captain. I'm really sorry. I had to tell someone, and you and Vala were very busy.
Okay, cool. So you said you said you'd found something new about it? Besides its extreme age?
I think, well, because it may be omniscient tech, it might, and it might be from beyond or before the burn. It might be capable of reaching out through the burn. It might be capable of sending messages vast distances. This is not confirmed yet. It is a suspicion. So I cannot prove that yet. That is some of my testing. However, it is hard to test for something when we have no collaterable reachables across the burn. It's a little difficult.
Yeah, I mean, you could test distances within the galaxy if there was someone you wanted to talk to. But
I don't really have anyone to talk to. Everyone I like talking to is here.
thank you. That's really sweet.
Is it? It's just factual.
Sometimes facts can be sweet.
Okay.
Like if I said, I enjoy talking to you, Olala.
Oh, that makes me really happy.
Exactly. It's factual, but also sweet.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, this is really neat stuff, and I'm gonna think on how we might test its long distance capabilities.
Yeah, if you come up with any ideas, let me know. Currently, I have a lot of theories, like I couldn't even write them all down. It's a lot of theories. So I try not to vocalize all of them because it would just be a lot. But, you know, we did find it in alongside other Overguild technology, and this is not Overguild technology, so I do wonder if any of the other Overguild technology was trying to be used in conjunction with this, even though it was far surpassing all of their capabilities.
Well, we found it with that long-range teleporter.
Exactly.
So if you wanted to long-range communicate, and then... I mean, we do have long-range communications, but they're not perfect.
Nothing that really goes through the burn.
Well, we don't know... We don't know how big...
If there's anything beyond the burn.
Yeah. Or if it's just a giant maw closing in around us. Anyway,
Yeah, it's terrifying to think about.
yeah, it's a little bit too big to think about right now. But this is really cool. I'm glad we were able to get it back from the gosh, I forgot what her name was. The Glean on the Stella Nova.
Marcella Kazna?
Yeah, she was kind of sharp, not physically.
Oh yeah, no, she
In-
was kind of terrifying,
sharp.
actually.
Yeah. I'm glad we rescued it.
Me too.
All right, well, I'll leave you to your work. I feel better for having had this conversation.
Thanks. I'm really happy. And do you think that I need to communicate everything I've told you to Vala now as well for ship-wide efficiency?
Vala could be interested in this.
All right. Thank you for making me realize that I had missed a step in not further communicating to everyone on the ship.
Look, you're learning a lot, and it's a lot for you, and I recognize that other people think about things in different ways, and you know, it's having conversations is good for like recognizing and setting boundaries and stuff.
And it's really good for bondage.
Yeah, for bondage.
Yeah, like Vala always says.
Like Vala always says. Huh. Yeah. Okay.
I'll go bondage with Vala now. Thank you for letting me know,
Go
and I'll
for it,
floof
thank
away.
you. Yeah. Just go bondage with Vala. I'm gonna go back to my room.
And think about it.
Think real hard.
In
Think
detail.
real hard.
All
I just
right.
want to be clear when I'm doing this. This is me
Floofing?
moving.
I'm seeing the floofing.
Just so everyone knows, this is how Walala moves with their feathers. Kind of swim through the air.
All
Gosh, I
right.
love it so much.
So, a couple more days pass before you see the planet of Keha. You have been here before, about almost 2 years ago now, where you did that job for the Collectorialist. It's a very interesting planet. Once home to omniscient ruins, now ruins, I suppose. It's basically filled with these crystal and stone spiraling towers, much larger than needed for any current sapient. And over time, over the many years that the galaxy shifted from being the omniscience to the current sapiens, people have built structures on top of these ruins, kind of using these towers as the base for this almost floating city with crisscross bridges and towers and wires and transport systems that take you from one spiraling tower with its island to another. And so it's a very high up planet, at least for the terrestrial parts, and no one really goes down to the bottom, it being quite dangerous. And there are rumors of things way down below there, but enough people have been lost down there that people don't go looking unless they're adventurers, and even then. And so as you start to land within this atmosphere, the shift of space to a planetary environment is you can see in the shift of the sky from the expanse of stars and the glow of the burn in the distance, always a reminder now to this purplish hue of purple skies with and you can see the two stars that make up the stars of this particular system, which orbit each other, these twin suns. You know what the Collectorialist building is, if that's where you directly want to go. It's fairly easy to see because there is a large tree that grows out from the center of this particular island, with twisted purple bark, almost like it's braided, and these iridescent leaves that are almost see-through, and and with the particular atmosphere here, much bigger than any Earth tree, closer to the size of a skyscraper.
Am I right in assuming that Walala told me what they told Vandal?
Yeah, I would after confirming with Vandal that I did indeed need to catch everyone on the ship up on equal information. I would have gone and told you.
Excellent. So, it was 2 weeks ago when we had our meta theory that is now canon theory, in-game theory now, and Vala looks super duper uncomfortable. And did we have a team meeting maybe without the captain knowing about how we should not give all the stuff to one person maybe?
Or did we have one of our TTRPG sessions and you tried to communicate that?
Yes.
Like, without the captain catching on.
Yes.
Oh, totally.
Yes, that's what happened. Also, we got 2 more donations, so we're gonna have a giveaway.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put a little Eno right there. to
Amazing.
represent my love.
Thank you, everybody. We've hit $310 for code 2040 for the Salty Sweet Games part of the Totify campaign. So that's incredible. What the fuck, y'all?
Yeah! We're gonna do
Thank
a
you very
giveaway, and
much.
I'm gonna put this little aura over here, so they're like, maybe they should actually be together, so they're smooshing.
Just smooch them.
I don't know if that's the face or the butt, but
It doesn't
everybody
matter.
know. That's
I
where
love it.
that's where we
It's
are.
perfect.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Let me see if I can find who did that. Sphinx, Cajun Bayou, and Super Metal tonight. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Let me start that giveaway. So it's for like a whole bundle. It's amazing.
Yeah,
And
that
you're going
whole
to love
starter
it a
set.
lot. Let me find
Yeah.
a giveaway thing. I know how this works. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Start.
so you have a secret meeting during the TTRPG session.
I mean, we are oblivious too.
Perfect.
So Bala's trying
But
to
nobody-
say, like, we should give to different people. Vandal's trying to say, no, they want to do a frame up.
That must have been a bad session.
I feel so bad for Max.
Poor Matt.
Max is
Maybe
just
not
like,
even
what is
understanding.
going on?
Yeah, like the subcurrent.
I use thieves' cant to say exactly what I mean. So good.
Steve
Love it.
and Max was like, that's not even related to the game. What are you doing?
Yep. Not at all.
Oh god, I love this. This is
Okay.
good. This is
Yeah, okay,
fantastic.
so let's just be clear on what has been communicated. It's Vala wants to spread out who gets what.
Right, so that nobody has all of the technology that would potentially make all this stuff very dangerous together. And Vandal has said that the captain wants to frame the Collectorialist, which isn't necessarily bad. This could work together. Just hopefully not giving the Collectorialist the sphere, maybe just the
Oh, we're not giving away the sphere.
No, I know! This was a very weird conversation to have in our...
During our tabletop game.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
we are ready to roll. It's been 30 minutes. Is it our turn yet?
Let us fire our lasers. Excellent.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, so before leaving our ship, we do want to, like, Zevzo will kind of, like, smush in, I would say, the most powerful looking pieces of our transporter.
Nice.
Okay.
Gonna go in
So
our belly cargo.
I do want to remind you, this transporter was like 8
Super
feet
broken.
tall
Yeah.
when it was all put together.
Okay.
So how are you transporting, and which pieces specifically are you taking?
Okay, let's revisit that. What could I fit in my belly?
You could probably fit in the wires.
Good enough.
So to put down the teleported pieces breakdown again, you've got the platform. You've got that kind of the tube casing that goes around. You've got like different pieces of like the tubings and the wire that connected everything.
Okay.
And then there was the power core, which was this. I described it very Tesseract-y, like
Ooh.
this kind of blue cube.
I want
I
that.
think you could probably also fit that in your stomach. That is
Definitely.
also by far the most valuable part
Hmm.
in this entire thing.
How rare are they too?
These power cores, these are like definitely guild level equipment, so it's not
Okay.
everyday person.
And is there anything else in the cargo bay that is incredibly illegal and nobody should possess?
Is there anything that you have that's incredibly illegal? Oh, you have that fucking chunk of what's it called? My brain has stopped working.
The magic stuff, Kala.
Kala, thank you. You have that
Nailed
chunk of
it.
Kala, which is the that very rare magic metal, essentially. That
Not
only
illegal.
not, but it comes from Marthong, which is basically which is Vala's home planet, which basically has a monopoly on it because it's a dwindling resource.
Something illegal.
Would you have anything very illegal on your ship right now?
Are none of the weapons or explosives illegal? I feel like they
Oh,
have
I mean-
so many of those.
They're all military grade and like.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes them
I think-
illegal.
I think the stuff, like maybe the teleporting stuff is enough. Since the what's it called, Overguild thinks it belongs to them.
Do I have any plasma that's not necessarily like Federation? I'm playing too much Star Trek. That is not exactly government regulated plasma.
Raw. Uncut plus.
Uncut.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because that's how that works.
Like,
Sorry.
unrefined.
I mean, you do have some. You don't have any.
Plasma we took.
You gave it to.
Right, the people.
Yeah, you got paid for it.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll work with what I have then.
Okay, so the power core and the wires.
Yep.
That's what you're taking with you. Okay.
We are ready to depart. Are we prepared to do business? We ask the crew.
Captain, just to clarify, Collectorialist said they do not want to do business.
Correct.
But we are going anyway
Correct.
and forcing business upon them? Like, you will
Correct.
take our stuff and give us argent.
We have also performed this maneuver before, as we believe Walala would recall. Vala. This is a tactic that we do upon our enemies. If somebody wishes to not do business with us, we will sell them the most valuable of our items and then tip off others of its location.
Who will we be tipping off this time? Weird anxiety-fueled look at the other two.
Oh, the cultists, of course.
Oh, the
Oh.
cultists!
We don't want this
okay.
coming back to us. Why not send them upon the
No,
Collectorialists?
I actually think that is a very good plan.
Oh, I thought. You're right. That's
I mean, not
proves
the
10,000 brains better than just the one.
We always look for ways to shift the blame.
makes sense to me.
This is all about the safety of the crew, of course, right, Walala? We understand how to protect each other.
Of course, we trust you implicitly, Captain.
I have one small question before
Mhm.
we embark upon this. How are we going to tell the cultists about this without the cultists knowing where we are? Because they're not happy with us specifically.
Great question then. You are so smart.
You never leak information to people who do not know how to keep secrets? We do this all the time.
Do we know
No,
someone who is maybe
I-
not so good with secrets then? Can't think of anyone.
We will be visiting the Adventurers Guild. Is that what they're called?
The
Order of Heroes.
The Order of Heroes.
You're thinking about
of
the
our
game.
game.
Yeah,
We mix the two up sometimes.
it's fine.
But there are a lot of individuals there who we believe might not have the most sealed mouth holes.
Okay.
But they would likely not do business with cultists. I mean, unless you know one in particular that is big traitor.
They exist. We will find them.
All right.
Ooh, are there any pirates on Keha?
I have a different.
We are listening.
I could just tell my mother. Though it probably won't get to cultists, I'm sure it will get to someone.
If it would get to that one business partner that we had, we would wish terrible things upon them. Terrible business things.
Only business things, yeah,
Mhm.
sure. I can. Let me. You know what? I'll tell her when we're done.
We are pleased by this development.
So, you know, are there pirates on Keha? Say yes.
We don't visit.
There is a
often.
potential. They are not known to be here though.
Okay.
Okay.
That's, pirates. Some say that pirates are, just not full of any integrity and would, sell your life for just a small amount of argent. So maybe we do the stuff with the collectorialist, like go out on the town, find some pirates, and then, let it slip like, oh, the collectorialist got this thing, and oh, it's something that belongs to the daylight. They would probably pay handsomely to someone who told them about it. Like that. Very convincing, like.
We would never want to endanger our crew. However, if you volunteer, we will not say no.
Yes, I'm very charismatic and convincing, so. It's perfect plan.
Well, I would hate for anything to happen to you.
Well, nothing will happen. I will just have a casual conversation with pirates, Easy peasy. Keeping it sleazy.
Sleazy. Is that another word you're gonna teach Valala?
Sorry?
Nothing. Anyway.
Okay. So part one of the plan is to sell these items to the collectorialist.
Mm-hmm.
Step two is to then find somebody to go and say hello. Go and
Go
Right,
and
about
tell
this.
Daylight about this. They will definitely pay you. It's somehow related to your interest, Daylight, somehow. Things like that, very convincing,
We're very convincing.
well thought out plans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's the full plan. You did not miss anything.
No,
Not a
that's
single thing.
everything.
No.
That's
That's everything. All right.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure. All right. So, all right. So, would you like to land your ship right on the small island that is the Collectorialist building, or would you like to try to land it on a neighboring?
Neighboring.
Okay.
I'd request that for sure, Vala. We cannot be too obvious.
Yes, I'd bring it in nice and smooth, you know, very quiet like.
Yeah. I mean that shouldn't be an issue. All right. So you
in the galaxy.
Yeah, so you land on a neighboring again one of these islands that are kind of balanced on top of these spires, and I say balanced because although they're very large, so it's not like it's teetering or anything, and this particular island seems like just a central point, like just one of those like a landing point for other to go other places. So you see one bridge. It's like a covered metal bridge that goes all the way over to the Collectorialist island. You see one that leads pretty far down on this kind of downward slope towards. And this particular one is not a footbridge. It has tracks for like a monorail. And it leads down to what looks like to be a larger city structure, like more of a metropolis-y area. And then you see another one that leads upwards. And because of the angle, you can't quite see what's on that island. But this particular tunnel or bridge is closed off. And it has the Wesh Overguild symbol on that door.
Gulp.
We will try not to worry about that.
It's on a door?
It's basically it's like there's a door to unlike these other bridges, this tunnel that bridges between this island and that one that's above has a door that's closed off, and it has the Wesh Overguild symbol on it.
You know, I feel like you know what? Never mind. Let's just continue. This is fine.
Value your opinions, Vandal, and we would encourage you to share. We share all of our thoughts at all times.
I just feel like if we were going to give it to the Wesh Overguild, we could have just given it to the Wesh Overguild.
We're not giving it to the Wesh Overguild under any circumstances.
They're neighbors!
We still don't understand the distinction that you're trying to make.
So were like Romeo and Juliet, but well, I guess they did kind of.
Perish?
Well, I meant, no,
They did exchange things.
They did exchange things, yes. Just, if they stop us and ask us questions, we lie. Or we just don't run into them at all would be better, because we're not going to give them the stuff.
Correct.
Yes, see?
I would also like to remind you that at the very beginning of this adventure, you met with a driftling named Lemerick, who was highly indebted towards the Wesh Overguild, thanks to capitalistic exploitation, on their dying planet, which is very close to being burned up, and that they asked you to deliver the transportation device to the Wesh Overguild, particularly to a Mr. Yartar Elston, on Keha, in order to pay off the debts and get off the planet.
Right.
Save them from the burn.
Sorry, I
We
need
would
to.
much rather con that individual.
Need to
We don't
check
believe in supporting capitalist enterprises such as that.
what the captain said with a straight face.
We knew Valor, you chose our ship for a reason. That, and we believe that Walala and I found you and Vandal just around. But nonetheless, our goals intertwine. Intertwine? Our goals aligned.
I just wanted to remind you, you know.
I think this
stranded that
might be
person.
this might be a story path event. So
And we left them under attack at the time.
Yeah,
too.
you left them under attack by the daylight.
But we did lure some of the daylight away,
You sure did.
but not all of them.
Not all of them.
It was a very small village.
And they had a small child.
Yeah, oh, the child was so cute.
Was.
was so.
Don't
cute.
say that.
I
I'm
got it.
gonna trigger our content warnings again.
Is Space Peril on there again? Yes!
I think Peril.
Just in case.
Yeah, Space Peril is gonna be the name of my album, for sure.
I'll listen every day. So we have our plan. We have certain purposes that we wish to complete, and these are purposes that would truly complete a valuable path in our life. However, if your path in life takes you to conning the Wesh Guild, we fully back and support you. We are ready to go if everybody else is towards that rather ominous looking tree.
Vala?
Uh-huh.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not remembering any, past regrets or anything, so.
You look a little queasy.
Hmm? No, I'm just fine, like, like, totally fine, so.
So fine.
So
Definitely.
Everything about this is really normal.
Well, there's no reason not to believe you, as the words you are saying have a clear message. So you are fine, everything is normal, and we're good to go.
Great. Yep. Let's do it.
If you're not fine, you can say.
It's just, I've been wondering what happened to, the Driftlin and, everybody else out on Cyprus and been, avoiding thinking about it, and now just, thinking about it a lot, and, maybe, the...
Hang on.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Out. Hold it. In. Hold it. Out. Hold it.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure everything is really fine.
I'm sure they said it was stolen and that made everything okay. Or the burn got them already. Or the daylights. The cult.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Vala, I am not certain, as I have not gotten to work with many of your species, but just in general, my medicine, my knowledge of study of medicine make me concerned that you aren't as well as you are claiming you are.
Oh, it's just a natural glow. It's not the sweaty sheen.
No, it's in literal droplets.
Yeah, those are crystals. You don't know.
May I collect a sample?
No, this is all fine. So are we? So we're okay. No, I'm ready. So we are getting money from Collectorialist, and then we are going far away, and it's all going to be fine.
Well, Vala, you were concerned that we weren't dealing with this in the way that Lamric wanted. However, we would be unable to do so anyway, because if you recall, the teleportation device is no longer in one piece anyway.
Right.
So that's good, right?
That's good.
Yeah, we won't be able to fulfill that bargain.
Exactly.
Right, because it accidentally broke.
Exactly.
Accidentally broke. It accidentally broke.
Yeah, during our space battles.
Yes. So
We agree. It happens.
Yep.
Wasn't anyone's fault.
No, none. And if anything, this was an opportunity that we were so thrilled about. We can absolutely profit off this by selling it to so many different folks. Not just the collector, but the adventure...
Order of Heroes.
Order of Heroes, yeah.
And potentially, we can return a piece to the Wesh Guild. We will, of course, demand an exorbitant amount of argent.
Right, and we will just tell them the rest of it was all destroyed, so sad.
We could just put a note on it and leave it at their door.
Or we could point them towards the collectorial.
Or-
What if they
That's
thought...
what the note says.
Or not. That one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we
consider
go. Okay, just Collectorialist and pirates. That's fine. That's good. I'm ready.
Okay. So, y'all can head over to down the covered tunnel pathway that bridges the two islands, and head to the Collectorialist home. Again, you see that large looming tree above you. These iridescent, translucent leaves that scatter in the breeze like bits of rain almost. The Collectorialist home is built within the tree itself. You see the main entranceway, a familiar one that you've been to before, which again, it's almost as if the tree had been trained to grow this entrance, and again, skyscraper-esque. There are windows and the such that are again almost built into this ages-old trunk. There is no particular security here, but there are a couple of cameras that are pointed at the entranceway, and like a buzzer essentially.
And we reach the buzzer?
You can stretch yourself out, I'm sure. And boop. You hear this chiming of a buzzer go through. Before you hear over the buzzer. Yes, why are you here? I thought I told you that we didn't want to do business.
Yes, we greet you, and we bring brilliant and magnificent items that you cannot say no to.
We went through this last time. You need to tell me what they are so I have an idea of what I'm opening my doors to.
One moment. And I'm gonna pull out the, in my head it's just a tesseract, but I believe a power core was the...
It's a power core,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, mental image tesseract, you
Tesseract.
got it.
Got it.
Long pause. All right. And you hear the buzz as the metal door go shh and opens up for you.
Perfect.
Captain, I thought you said that this deal was already basically done.
It is.
He said no.
He said yes now. The deal has begun.
He said maybe now.
Ah, we understand his terms. Business with the collector means we will receive a lot of argent.
After you.
We do this all the time. Well, we've only really done it once with the collector, but we worry not.
Cool.
Lead the way inside.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You head inside, and the inside of this tree, you expect, most people would expect this to be wood or the such, but it's almost opalized wood. When wood becomes preserved or fossilizes into an opal, that's essentially what the inside of this is, and so it matches the iridescence of the leaves of this place, and even then it is still living. You can almost see out of the walls. They don't breathe, but you can see like those like veins within the tree as they kind of just pulse very slightly, as nutrients and water move through it up and down this tree. And you enter into this. Immediately, there's like an elevator. As you walk in, there's not much of a foyer, and it takes you up. Upon which you see all of these, again, this great expanse of tree and rooms upon rooms, or floors really, that are dedicated to just items from across the galaxy. Many of, and some of these rooms are, kind of museum-esque, where there's, artifacts that are put on display. A few other rooms that you pass through are almost like a zoo-like. You see this large lumbering beast as you pass through one floor within its own grassy, like ultraviolet purple grassland. And it just lifts its head slightly to watch you with its 4 eyes as the elevator passes up. And after many, many floors, the elevator eventually dings and stops, opening up to the large office space, one that you remember. As you see, basically it's very these shelving units that cover the walls with almost like pulley systems, so that if you ever watch Wall-E and like in his home, like he had the little like pulley system that like rotated out the shelves. That's what's in here, right? These large shelves, and then it's just this long empty space to the desk, a large window which overlooks most of Keha, and sitting in the chair is the Collectorialist, who is, let me pull up this art that I have.
Art.
I love art.
Would be nice if this handout popped out. Come on,
Gimme.
gimme please. Give me it. I have it. Come on. Ba, 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 ba.
I believe in you.
Yeah. Me knowing how to do Roll20 things, obviously.
We do know how to
Right?
do Roll20 things.
Oh no, that makes it a token. That would. God damn it. Copy the
I
folder.
don't know why it's so funny to me.
Listen. The rest of this group knows better than what I do. That this clearly. Please, Art, why? Do this, do me dirty like this.
I'm just imagining the best Eno in the world,
Yeah.
looking vaguely villainous,
Vaguely villainous. As you do.
like in a James Bond villain kind of way.
Oh, is it Moss Miggelson?
No.
Well,
Aw.
I'm not interested anymore.
A little less. Yeah. Anyway.
Ah,
Moving on
Okay.
with our lives.
yeah, it is not working. But you see, basically you see this, black fur, and these bright green eyes that almost glow to it. They have much more rounded and upwards ears than Vandal does, and wear mostly all black as well. Not quite a suit, a little more casual than one, but it certainly has the structure. And there's this kind of a gold collar and earrings with this red gemstone to it. It really, you see the eyes first in this lighting, as the Collectorialist spots you. Well, hello.
We greet you.
They incline their head towards you. You don't know how to say no for an answer for these types of things.
Not when it comes to business. We do not. Now, and we're gonna pull out the wires first.
Okay.
We would prefer to offer these to you first. If you have interest in the power core, we will have to negotiate.
They look at you and just kind of raise a brow. Come closer. I need to see it a little more than, and it's like you're like at least 60 feet away. It's like a far ass distance.
Are there any other people?
We offer this.
There are no other people here.
Okay.
However, you do hear, as you look around Vala, you see a small creature, and somehow I have this creature on hand, and not.
Are
the
you
fucking
sure?
Collector.
Because I'm not going to switch scenes.
Hold on.
Otherwise.
There we go. I shared it.
The sass. Oh, it's
Um,
like a slagoo.
Yeah. So you see this this creature that's kind of perched up on one of these shelves. It's a you've never really seen one of these before. They're kind of a mixture between a slug, a dragon, and a dragonfly. As it peers down, it's about cat size. And it just peers down and just blinks at you as you look up to it, Vala. But otherwise, there are no people.
We will approach. We'll shout. So Zevzo will. I don't know about y'all.
No. In fact, Vandal's gonna stay back to the door.
I will go with Captain in case I have to take drastic action. She says in her head, and for the audience.
Loud and clear for everybody else.
Yes.
Where's Walala? Is Walala gonna stay back too, or?
There was mention of possibly needing to lie at some point, and therefore Walala has stayed back as much as is possible.
So we're gonna have the best liar and the least best liar stay behind.
Then the
We've got the
mid-tier
averages.
liars
And,
go
yeah, and then
first.
you got the exactly. You're making it like all even and good.
Yeah.
Mid-tier liars.
Perfect sense.
I don't know if Vala actually counts as mid-tier, but we'll go with it.
Hey! I will look at my character sheet.
That was a top tier burn.
Gross. No, I have points and things in that category.
You have points and things in that category.
Yeah. So.
All right. So yeah, so you walk up to the Collectorialist, and the Collectorialist, in the few interactions you've had with them before, he's very relaxed, generally speaking. He, like, even when interested in something, it's this very casual interest. But they do lean forward a little bit at the desk to watch as you arrive with the wires.
Greetings, much closer.
Greetings, much closer indeed. Now, may I look and assess, or do you already have a value for it?
No. We rather enjoy deferring to your powers of assessment. We have witnessed them but one time, and they were absolutely spectacular. I'm really gracing them up here.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you see them kind of nod and pull out a drawer in the desk, and there's this kind of like one of those jewelers magnifying glasses.
Yeah.
Except with many layers of lenses for different zoom ins, and goes and starts examining one of the wires. All right. I can. These are a fairly fine make. Seems guild level, which is good to have. I need to do something with. Need to do some repairs, anyways. I would say, I'd be willing to pay. Let's see, 1,000 argent for each one.
We believe that that is acceptable. Now, let us do the important business, and we will remove from our stomach as our little bugs part ways. This is it glowing? Like I'm picturing.
Yeah,
this, like,
it's a very light glow.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Vala starts making sounds.
So you pull it out.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, back. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Okay.
Not a joke.
No. Meanwhile, back towards the door, Vandal and Walala, you hear the slight sounds of buzzing, and you see as this creature starts to float down from its perch, and it lands very delicately at your feet. And Walala, it starts sniffing you, kind of like circling you and sniffing you, circling you and sniffing you.
Walala, kind of freezes up and kind of goes very still, and then kind of looks at Vandal and is like, I think with new creatures, it is best to move very slowly. And slowly puts a tentacle out to see if the creature wants to sniff it. And hello, we mean you no harm. In fact, we admire your coloring and nice presents, right, Vandal? Oh, you're muted.
Oh, no, I'm quiet. Sorry. You just let me know if you want a leg up, so to speak. A higher perch.
If this creature attempts to devour me, then yes, please.
Again, this is cat-sized. And
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
That's
Lala's not
okay.
that big.
Well, I was not that big, but it's cat-sized.
Yeah. So I'm very carefully putting out like one tentacle towards it, like offering it.
As you
Gently.
do, the Collectorialist looks up from his work and goes, "They're poisonous. I wouldn't touch."
Oh, that's fine. I'm completely immune to all poisons.
I forgot that was a thing. You can.
I am actually completely immune to all toxins.
Incredible. Yeah. So as you extend out a tentacle, it sniffs again, and then kind of just sets the head onto your tentacle. And you can smell the toxins now that you're so close to it. Doesn't bother you, but you can smell it. And it is sticky. Like it is slug-like in that sense, so it does have secretions.
I love it, and I want to give it scritches, please.
Yeah, you can certainly do that. The two of you who are at the desk, you definitely see the Collectorials seem to like be watching this for much longer than you expect to. Sorry.
Power Core, we understand that this is of great value. We would love if your attention would be upon this item.
Right. Let me see. And he'll assess. All right. Well, I can offer 20,000 for this, but where did you get this?
You know, it's something that we picked up in our many travels. Just, you know.
We think that this is worth 25,000.
A captain is likely correct, as they are about most things.
This is an incredibly valuable item, and we had to perform a lot of dangerous deeds to acquire it. But as you can see, we're all safe, so it wasn't truly that dangerous. But still, we would like to be compensated for our time.
Would you like to make me a roll to try to try to negotiate this higher?
Suave?
Yeah, suave.
Yeah, this is gonna be a difficulty 3.
Sure.
Just tag me in when you need me, guys.
You didn't want to come up!
I'm making sure no one comes up behind you.
You are so suave.
So suave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. At this point,
Used?
kind of nod. All right. As long as you didn't take this from cult again, I don't see why not.
Oh, we would never.
You will have no problem with cults.
I
From
think
us again.
they definitely smile, and it's definitely like we all know what happened, and I'm just being
It was a
polite.
very good time, jolly good time. Yes.
Yeah. Definitely that kind of like that knowing
Again.
smile. At that point, Tess calls out, Eva, leave that one alone. And the creature kind of looks up, a little scolded, and starts fluttering back and lands on his desk. And he he takes a what looks like to be like one of those back scratchers and like pets the creature with it because it's poisonous. And it's interesting as they start like pulling out all of the basically the money. Eva normally doesn't take kindly to visitors.
Well, if anything, this should secure our business. We understand that, we're gonna look back, like, suspiciously at Walala. Our crewmates exude trust and integrity.
Looks over.
I think Vandal's just gonna look up and give, like, the best, like... That's us.
Collectorialist, just out of pure curiosity, I'm pretty new on crew. Just like, what are you thinking of doing with power core that you don't know what it is?
Well, I have a few items within my collection that, I received without the power, and it would be very nice to be able to turn them on and have the full capabilities.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds so good. Wow.
I want to roll here to
Why? I want to roll here. I want to roll here. Me. I want to roll.
Okay.
Insight.
Like,
no, God, why isn't it
do you
here?
want to try to look into? Okay. Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Why
Yeah.
am I this
Try
way?
to assess. This is gonna be a. Are you trying to specifically assess like?
I just want to know if he just spoke truth.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna
all.
say difficulty 3 then, if you're trying to
that's
figure out if
nice.
he's being truthful or not.
Yes, that's nice. What about knowledge?
I mean, knowledge can work.
Yeah.
If you how are you justifying this in fiction? In
Oh,
terms
we've dealt with this before, so I'm using my past knowledge to inform my present brain workings.
Sure.
Yes. Very good, very good. Pass! Pass, 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 pass. I'm excited when I succeed in this game.
Yeah. Okay. So you look to them, and they seem to be speaking the truth. He's the collectorialist is an eccentric person. Keeps to himself. Just likes to collect shit, and nobody really knows why. You've heard rumors of, maybe he's building up a weaponry, or there's some people who are like, or maybe he's gonna sell this stuff, or maybe he's like a black market person.
Oh, yeah.
You're kind of like, no, this person's just like collecting shit. And
A collectorialist. How do you feel about hugging?
What?
like definitely like looks a bit confused. And I think it he pauses his petting of Eva, and Eva like looks over offended, like, why did you stop?
You want to bring it in? Bring it in. We sometimes hug when a deal is going really well for all parties. So
Okay.
if you would
Are
like
you
to
just
hug-
trying? Are you actually just trying to hug him?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I'm not going to murder him.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
very happy about this turn of events.
Yeah, sure. So he's kind of like, he looks over to Zemzo for a moment, and then just kind of, oh, right. Is this something new that you picked up then
Yes.
since the
It's
last...
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, he won't let you hug.
Like,
It's very awkward.
oh, it's so soft.
Yeah. It's a
Spoken
very
about
awkward hug. Like, it
this.
is the hug of somebody who did not have person-to-person contact very normally, and now suddenly has to hug.
I'm pleasantly warm.
Yeah.
It goes on for a while.
We just stand there and wait.
Yeah.
We're counting the argent, but we assume was transferred to our mini thing.
Yes. To your little on-ship ATM.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
And at this point, he kind of very gently does the all right and we're done thing. Before you go, have you been anywhere or been in contact with anything very old recently?
Gesture at the power core. That is the oldest thing we have come in contact with in a long time.
Looks at the power core again. Looks at Eva. Are you sure? And just not even in
what
passing?
the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is that thing? What can that thing do? What is that thing again?
I haven't told you. Would you like to make
tell
a
me
knowledge
about
roll?
that. Yeah, I would. Damn it.
Oh, we're screwed.
Yeah. What's the complexity? Give me that.
This is a complexity 4.
Well, screw you. I love you.
I know.
Fail.
Aw.
You look. There's something. You've never seen this creature before, but there's something familiar about it, and not in like a I've seen these things before in real life. It's like a you think that you've heard of creatures like this, but you can't remember the context other than like stories. Like they're not it's not a
Okay, I would like to speak up. Like,
yes.
We were just on the Stellanova and there was an auction. We didn't manage to get away with anything truly interesting, but there were some things at that auction that were probably old. We might have picked up the scent.
I think Eva at this point flutters over and lands on top of Walala's head.
Can I do a thing?
Sure.
Do I have
So technically, where the reliquary is in my head has replaced a not like a nerve, but like a bit of a hub that is used for smelling and perceiving my environment. I would like to smell this creature to know it. It's a thing that you said I could smell its poison and stuff like that. I want to kind of sense, gain a sense of this creature.
Okay. Okay.
It's touching me.
It's touching you, like it's on your head.
It's on my head.
and it's surprisingly light. As it I think kind of like leans down the way, like, and kind of like face to face and sniffs you again.
I would like to sniff back up at it.
Get it.
So again,
Would
you
this
do
be-
have the poison and stuff. I'm gonna give this to you because you've gotten the sense before. This is the same sense that you got from when you were experimenting with the sphere, and you realized that it was omniscient.
Mother.
Oh, dang it!
Heck.
This is what is called a Hyanthy, or mini omniscience.
Yeah.
They are thought to be fictional and legendary, long gone. And were usually the attendants and scribes of omniscience. This has the exact same vibe.
I would like to use my tentacles to very gently remove it from my head and put it down. Oh, a little bit of, like I'm stretching out my tentacles to put it away. And then I turn to Vandal and I'm like, oh, Vandal, this little guy here, talking to me in my head. Hi, thanks for chatting. Now please shoo. I'm shooing it away. And I'm backing away from it.
Oh no!
I think Vandal's gonna stretch like an arm down to like give Walla a place to go. Though the thing flies, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna hide behind Vandal.
Okay. Did you say it was talking to you in your head?
Yes.
How novel.
Yeah, remember when we talked about how it's not nice to listen in?
Yeah.
This is not nice.
This is not.
It's doing that.
Okay.
I'm now behind Vandal saying this quietly to Vandal. I want to be clear.
Your pet has upset my companion. We're just gonna step outside.
Oh, of course. Come here, Eva. And Eva kind of does one last sniff around the Vandal's legs before fluttering off and landing on the desk again.
Just gonna open the door and like just go right outside of it. Like, are you okay? What was it saying?
It wasn't saying it knows. It knows stuff. It just knows, and it knows because it's old. Like things we know of that are old.
Okay, so maybe don't think about that particular thing at all.
Okay, I'll think
Just don't
about
do it.
all the secret things we have on the ship. Nope, not that.
No.
All the
think about
how you and Vala seem to keep not talking to each other.
Yeah,
And
you know what?
talking to
Actually,
Max
yes.
instead.
Think about that.
And
Think about that. Yes, that's a good thing. Wow,
that's really
interpersonal,
confusing
that's a
that you
puzzle.
keep doing that. It's this whole thing between you and Vala. What's that?
You know what? Let you puzzle that out. We're gonna go back inside and pretend everything's fine.
Okay.
You think about how weird it is that we don't talk, but we keep looking at each other when the other's not looking.
Yeah, and then sometimes you wear things, and then both of you get all like flustered at the cute things you are both wearing. Like that's some kind of thing.
Yeah, think about that, and then I'm gonna open the door and come back inside. Sorry, it's just, what a strange pet you have.
Very unique. And again, take the back scratcher and pets along Eva's back. Anyways, I suppose I've kept you long enough. Our business is concluded.
Mm-hmm. Yep, goodbye.
Yes, we will take our leave.
After you, Captain.
We would love to scuttle away as quick as possible with our Argent.
As you head towards the door and to the elevator,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's the sound of a buzzer.
No, there's not.
Can we hide?
Where's the buzzer? What's happening? Kiana,
I'm
what's
buzzing to
going
get in. I
on?
don't want to meet anybody in the doorway in the elevator. We cannot have an awkward elevator encounter.
No.
Are you sure by buzzing you didn't just mean that Zevzo's bugs are buzzing?
We were chatting away.
Yeah, we're very chatty friends, so
10,000 of them.
yeah, makes a buzzing noise. My heartbeat. Maybe.
You hear that chiming buzz from the front door echo into this office space, and you see the Collectorialist lean over and press the button.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, yes, who is it?
Who is it?
We're lingering.
And you hear over the intercom. Why, hello, neighbor. I believe that we need to have a little chat.
I knew it.
No.
And Wawawa, in your head,
No, this is the worst.
you hear,
Worst day of my life.
help me. And that's where we're gonna leave this episode.
Ah, this baby.
What? Who? What?
We have to save the poison baby! We have to save the poison baby! I didn't think it would want to go away from, but it wants to go away.
Oh, I'm gonna have to beat up the Xeno. It's gonna be bad.
They look so suave too. We
I
finally
know,
got
they're
Very
so
pretty.
they're
Yeah, very pretty.
sexy.
And they clearly have a lot of very unique items that they could use against us.
Or that we could steal.
Or I
like that
one-shot
four-eyed
them.
shambling thing.
I'll just one-shot them.
Mhm.
Easy.
Yeah.
The 360 no scope.
All
We
right.
just say GG, Mr.
GG.
Lots of interesting things today.
I'm gonna close the giveaway in 5 minutes.
Give away. Give away.
We'll be
Enter.
closing that out in 5 minutes, but let's do our little bits of outro. Tell us. So we go around to our cast, tell us who they are, where we can find them on the internet, all their good feels about what's happened in today's episode. Let's start off with Sam. Hello,
Hello
Sam.
again. Hi, I'm Sam. You can find me at Sam on Damiel. I do tarot readings on Twitter. Just shoot me a DM. And my favorite part, I think, was the visual of like an upset vandal trying to hold it together, opening a door, seeing just a carpet of bugs scrubbing each other, and then having to have a conversation with the carpet of bugs. I love that. That was so good. I love that cliffhanger. I love not talking to Vala about our feelings.
Love that always. Thank you.
I, Sam, am sorry about the, oh, we need to talk while leaving. I, Sam, am sorry. Vandal's not sorry. Vandal's never been sorry in their life.
Bullshit. I'll make you sorry when I die tragically with unconfessed feelings.
Ah.
That's the good shit. Yeah. God, I love this game so much. Let me read cards for you. Yes, that's my whole spiel.
Woo!
Don't get
need
your cards
notes.
read.
Yeah.
Yay.
Who's next?
Let's go to B. B.
Tis I, or us. Okay, in my real regular life, I'm having a hard time not referring to myself in the plural.
Excellent.
So, yeah, it's just a thing now. But hello, my name is B Zelda. You can catch me on Twitter as @B_Zelda. I am a podcaster, a member of the Broadswords, an all-woman non-binary D&D podcast, and I am a rather regular streamer. My current accidental schedule has me streaming 6 days a week. So on Mondays, you might be able to catch me on Total Party Kills on the Scabby Rooster channel, sometime late at night playing a Wisp. Tuesdays, catch me here playing 10,000 Bugs in the Shape of a Wallaby. On Wednesdays, I play a young girl who talks to cursed knitting needles on twitch.tv/PG. On Thursdays, I record broadswords. Every other Friday, I play a demigod who has these beautiful little antlers. That is on twitch.tv/Utopia. On Saturdays, I play a werewolf who lives in flip-flops. That is on twitch.tv/Mythic Grove. And on Sunday, I play a robot who is made out of plastic. And that is on twitch.tv/QTimes.
Excellent. And Jess.
Hi, I'm Jess. You can find me at go_JG on all the places. It's probably easiest if you just go find my Twitter and follow it, and then just go find my Twitch and follow that too, and then that'll be easiest for you, so that I don't have to tell you my whole long, extensive schedule. Mostly you can find me there. You can hang out with us here on Tuesdays, especially next week when we apparently get into a fight over a dragon slug bug friend, ancient creature who we were all like, oh, sweet baby, but is probably like older than any of us and like supremely brilliant, and like we're all like, oh, you're so cute, and it's like feeble-minded creatures. Like, anyways, y'all are the best. Thank you so much. Let's hang out, play lots of games. This weekend is Roll20 Con. I'll be running games. Come hang out for that. And the weekend after that on my channel, we're doing Extra Life, which is going to be all spoopy Halloween style games. You might see some of these faces, just saying. For games that we're raising funds for Extra Life. So lots of stuff. Just come do all the things with me and all these cool people. They're all the best.
Awesome.
Yay.
Who's next? Is it me or is it you?
It's you, Lauren.
Me. I'm Lauren. I'm that salty ginger over on Twitter, the salty half of this channel. You can obviously find me here every Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday for this stream. Otherwise, you'll see me just around doing various one-shots and other things. I am running a game of Burn Bryte this weekend as part of Roll20 Con. And what else? I'm a jam with Magpie, but my games don't go on sale till November, so, but it's gonna be fun because it's gonna be Urban Shadows 2.0. I'm excited about that. But that's it. No, I have a very busy weekend. I'll see you on the other side.
Yep. And I'm Kiana. I was your GM for today. You can find me over on Twitter at KianaS. Best way to figure out what I'm doing, I do a lot of stuff, mostly just here on the channel, but I'm also over on LFM Network with their D&D campaigns on Sundays, where I play a chaotic rat person, and doing all of our good TTRPG stuff here. Let's run through our channel stuff. Oh, in terms of this episode, I'm really glad the interactions with the Hyanthi was mostly cat at party, like to pet the cat. Oh, the cat's going away now. Oh, the cat may be older than us. And also...
betraying our secrets.
Uh-huh.
I was about to eat that cat, but then I was like, maybe not.
Can't eat kitty.
No, the Hyanthi's fine. Totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
Other people may not be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's run through the channel stuff real quick. First off, again, a wonderful thank you to Roll20. Without them, we would not be able to do with this show. We are part of their Spotlight program, and also we are partnered with them to do this show. So please go check out them. Go check out Roll20 Con. Again, you can play some demo games with some wonderful GMs, including a few people around here. And you can also watch a few awesome shows and live streams of, stuff like Burn Bryte or other games like that. So please go and check all that stuff out. And again, another wonderful shout out to our other sponsors, Dice Envy and Grinding Coffee Co. Again, we appreciate them for supporting us, and we love their products. So please go check out their affiliate links and all that good stuff. If you ever missed this episode or want to rewatch one, we've got a YouTube channel. And also, we'll be uploading this series to the Roll20 YouTube channel. So please make sure to subscribe to both if you're seeing this on one channel, go check out the other, vice versa. There's good content on both of them. As well, we've got a Twitter account of Assault 3 Games, same as our Twitch handle. Please follow us over there to find out when we go live, because we have our weekly TTRPG shows, and we're bringing back our impromptu video game streams, which we don't really schedule ahead of time. So Twitter's the best place to find out when we go live, or following us here on Twitch to get that notification. We're back soon.
Werewolf Fields, you have won the giveaway.
Yay!
I'll message you on Discord.
Yes.
For reasons. Definitely not
yes.
any secret projects that he's working with us on.
But yes, thank you very much, everybody who has joined us tonight, for retweeting, for donating, we hit over our $300 goal, which we've pushed that up several times over this campaign. We'll be pushing it up again, and hopefully we'll get to hit that before our season finale in a few weeks. Which will be a time. Yeah, that's it for us tonight. We will see you all next week for another episode of Against the Stars, and take care of yourselves, everybody. We'll see you at Roll20 Con, probably.
Yes.
Be over here.
Wave bye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.